Hey guys, it's been a while. I have not made a vlog in quite a bit. I thought that I would make some facts and pet peeves. I lost my voice slightly and I now shoot in 4K on my iPhone 10, so you can kind of fucking just see everything going on in my face. But with no delays, let's go. Alright, first fact about me and the reason that I'm making this video, I have to use a shoehorn when I put on shoes. I went bowling a couple days ago at the new bowling alley in Disneyland. When I was changing my shoes, I literally burned my skin off, like a rug burn on my index finger. That is exactly why I have to use a shoehorn. Sliding on shoes with my finger, it's so gross, I just can't do it. I think it's disgusting. Number 2, I have to remove every single tag from a piece of clothing before I can wear it. I'm not just talking about like the price tag or the brand tag, but the care and like wash tags, like I cut them off. At Forever 21 and Zara, they have like those huge long white tags that are just so itchy. Number 3, I hate eating the last bite of something. I began making my own meals this year because I finally live off campus as a senior, and I really only make like salad and I'll heat up salmon. Pretty good, it's pretty yummy. I mean, I really fuck with it. It's always like the last bite of salmon. There's nothing wrong with it. I have to go out of my way to eat it. And the only reason that I do eat it is because I get so cheap, like George Costanza cheap. I literally fucking paid for $22 worth of salmon. I might as well eat it. I paid for it. We don't even compost in the 909, so I'm not even gonna think of doing that. This one is so weird. So when I watch movies, when there's two people talking and there's an over-the-shoulder scene, I always look at the person who's facing away and I watch their mouth and like their cheek, kind of like this. I always try to see if their jaw and their cheek matches what they're saying. Even in like the new Star Wars, did not. Now that I say this, if you guys do it subconsciously or like if you actively do it, comment, because I feel like a crazy person. I just need to know that I'm like sane, which I'm not, but like I'd like to think that I am. Number 5, I have extreme tunnel vision. It's not even like, oh, I don't want to talk to people or I want to be alone. I listen to music when I walk around because I get nervous, and I will not see anything that's like beyond my footsteps. Unless you go like this, I won't hear you, I won't see you. Some people take it so personally that I don't acknowledge them. I'm very sorry, but there is nothing that I can do about it. I literally have tunnel vision. I only eat green grapes. I hate purple grapes. Next. Fun fact number 7, I get like anxiety using cash to pay. I would rather pay with my debit card $2 for like a pack of gum. By the way, why is gum $2 a pack? Than pay with cash. Even if I have exact cash, like I could have a $5 bill and I either don't want to break the bill or I'll have like $1 and then 4 quarters and I'll just get scared and like I'd rather pay with card. I don't know what it is. It must be some weird millennial/Gen Z thing, or maybe I'm just an idiot. I'm sure you guys have picked this up based on how fast I cut my videos, but I think faster than I speak. So very often actually I forget what I'm saying in the middle of when I'm talking. Like I can't even remember what I wanted to say, and then I sit there and go, what was I gonna say? And people are just like. Fact number 9, it's really hard for me to pay attention to long movies or long TV show episodes that are like 45 minutes. Anything that's not funny or like a Disney movie, it's so hard for me to pay attention. I don't know, like I literally get like nervous thinking about committing to a movie that's long. I literally can't explain it. I guess that's why it's a fun fact. This is arguably the weirdest fact. I have to sleep with a pillow vertically, which I recently discovered. This is your body, this is your pillow. I have to have a pillow at my head. I have to have that pillow. I will 100% fall asleep immediately. Otherwise, like I'll literally lay in bed and just use my phone. And that leads me to my next fun fact. I hate pretending to be asleep to like fall asleep. You know how when you go to bed, you literally just lay there until your body's like, good night. I will just be on my phone and be on my phone and be on my phone, and suddenly it's like 2:30 and I'm like, fuck, I have to pretend to be asleep so that I can go to sleep. I get so bored. Like I literally get bored trying to fall asleep. I can only work efficiently at a big table, which is why I cannot work in my room. If I'm studying from a binder or a textbook, I have to be able to like lay everything out on the table, even if I don't need it. If you look at my desk here, what do I even have on my table? It's not enough space. Like I have my makeup, apparently post-it note I can't cover up. I also just refuse to move things around. It's just not big enough. Fact number 13. When I travel alone or do things alone, which I always do, I will not eat by myself. I won't do it. I remember when I went to New York, I forced myself to eat in restaurants. Absolutely hated it. I would rather do every single thing I want to do and not eat, or like eat like novelty food, like get coffee or something. But I will literally either forget to eat or I'll take my food to go and then like eat in like a park or like my hotel or something like that. Simple and easy fact. I love hotels. Love the smell of hotel sheets. Love when they give you a little robe that you don't even wear. Like that George Clooney movie where he just travels for his whole life and he gets really depressed. I would love to do that. I have this tendency to sing even if I don't know the words. I usually know the words, but caught myself in my car singing songs and like I fake it. If I'm gonna sing Finesse, I would literally sing That's fine. That is totally acceptable. I don't like to do anything with someone else that I can happily do alone. I'm the kind of person where I would love to hang out with you at a cafe. I'd love to hang out with you, go shopping, but I hate when people just come over to my house. I never liked going to the gym with people. I just don't like it. It makes me uncomfortable. Like I immediately just want to leave. All right. Let's turn this shit around. We're gonna do pet peeve. Pet peeve number 1, nail biting. When I see someone bite their nails, it just makes me feel like you're really insecure and really worried, but like visibly. I would not hire a lawyer to defend me who bit their nails in court. I would be like, you're obviously really stressed out right now and I need you to be confident because apparently I'm going to jail. So if we could just not do that, that'd be great. Number 2, let it be known that I started driving 2 years ago and I learned how to drive in LA. I cannot stand passive driving. If you have your friend drive and like you want them to merge and they just like let everyone go. I don't know about where you're from, but in LA, you just fucking go and you hope that the people behind you don't hit you because they can see you. Plain and simple pet peeve. Anyone who likes The Bachelor, it's not fucking funny to like The Bachelor. It's not ironic. It's a shitty show. This pet peeve is like, take this with like a grain of salt. Really makes me feel weird when I go out to get food with someone like boba or something and it's like a mutual agreement and they don't get anything. I know that it's either like they have financial problems or they just don't want to get anything. It's just so uncomfortable. It makes me feel weird. I'll buy you something. Like, I don't really care. I mean, like, I don't have a job right now, but like, you're my friend and I want to make sure that you are enjoying this as much as I'm enjoying it. And even if you say you are, if you're not eating anything, it would just be better if you would just get something because I would feel better. Thanks. If you haven't been able to tell already, I have acrylic nails. I also have lash extensions. Yes, my acrylic nails are because I hate chipped nails. I have really low calcium. If they get to this length, they immediately chip. I literally used to carry nail clippers on me at all times because it was like, if my nail chipped in public and it was sharp, like I would have to cut it. I've never wanted to try someone else's food. You order your food, I order my food. If I wanted your food, I would order your food. I can't tell you the last time I was the first person to be like, can I try that? If I wanted it, I would have gotten it. But when other people ask me if I want to try their food, I'll say yes because I don't want to be weird. Sometimes I even say no and be weird. I know that when they say, do you want to try mine? I have to be like, do you want to try my food? With food, I'm lenient. With drinks, I have eaten a jumbo-sized pizza the size of my upper body in Washington, D.C., dropped it right side down on a carpet and ate it. I am by no means like a germaphobe. But when I think about somebody drinking my chai tea latte, thinking about the saliva that goes back into the drink, it literally like makes me feel sick. It's disgusting. Please just respect my wishes. Let me also say a pet peeve of mine is dismissive people. I, long story short, was in a group with this girl who I had never met before, who sits on the other side of class from me. And the whole time we were solving a mystery, and so we had to talk to certain characters. And so I said, let's go talk to the niece. She immediately is just like, why would we waste our time doing that? Like, we don't need to talk to the niece. Like, that's a waste of time. And I was like, why would there even be the option to talk to the niece if it's a waste of time? Like, it could be. I don't know. Like, I haven't solved the mystery. What have I ever done to you where you would talk to me like that when we're in a group together? When you end up in the workforce, you cannot talk to your coworkers like that. No one will ever want to do a favor for you or be nice to you when you're dismissive for no reason. I'm not going to go into this because it's going to be contradictory. I'm a political science major. I keep up with my politics, but I hate when people purposefully talk about negative politics and feed into the press. You know exactly what it is I'm talking about. You're literally spreading propaganda. You're not doing anything about it. You're literally just bitching. I hate when I'm in public and I'm trying to Shazam a song, trying to put my phone up. Okay, like Shazam the song. And the person that I'm with won't stop talking. They'll be like, hey girls, did you know that? It's like listening and it's not getting it. Can you just One of my pet peeves is I hate going to like a second location or disrupting the plan. If you've ever like been to a party or been to a bar and then you had a friend who was like, hey guys, like there's this other thing happening going on that we should go to. Unless we're having like a horrible time, I don't want to do it because it's like we're having a fine time here. Like why would we go somewhere else? I already don't like old people, but I hate when like an old person talks at me in public. I remember I got off my flight and I wasn't paying attention to which carousel it was going to be in when we got off the flight, but like you can read the signs. And I remember we get off this flight and this woman just keeps turning all the way around to me. This flight had like 400 people on it. I'm like taking out my headphones and I'm just kind of like, Can't hear her. I don't care. Like, I literally thought she was gonna be like,
security is following you.
but then instead, she was like literally making these weird comments that she was hoping I would hear.
How are we supposed to know what carousel it is? This is a huge waste of time. I will never fly Southwest ever again.
First of all, can you wait like 5 minutes? You literally ran off of the plane. Second of all, there's 400 people on this flight. Why am I always the targeted person that people talk at? Leave me the fuck alone. Finally, a pet peeve that I will not ever understand. When you get lost and someone turns down the music in the car. Awesome, now that the music's off, we can finally find our way. It honestly makes me stressed out to drive when there's no music playing. If you're ever in the car with me and we get lost, if you try to touch that little volume knob, you're getting punched straight in the tooth.